Elena.
Hi, do you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey,
Uh,
babe.
okay, here we go. Three, two, one.
Okay.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Timmy Flyersguy, and welcome to the Timmy Flyersguy podcast. I have a special guest. He is a good friend of mine, the lovely Elena Koshka. Welcome to the show, Elena.
Thank you for having me, Timmy. I'm super excited. And we have our little co-host, Stars. Luna's here too.
Hi, Luna.
In her stroller. Hi, Timmy.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. Just waking up, kind of. Starting the day at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yep.
Yeah, I had a late night. Working on some content last night for work stuff. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty well. Feeling much better. I got over my fever, and I'm feeling
Mm-hmm.
great.
Awesome. Good.
And
Good.
I wore one of my hats.
Nice. Let me check out those hats. Make it look bigger. Oh, nice. That's a fancy one. Is that like looks like what golfers wear?
Yeah.
Or like those fancy like this is a really fancy hat. I'm used to seeing you in like ball caps. If that's what they're called.
Yeah.
You're saying you look handsome.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Cool.
You look
Like all your
you look beautiful, by the way.
thank you. Thanks.
Um.
I'm like I don't know.
So
I
let's
just
get
I'm too
into.
casual right now, but thank you.
You're welcome. So let's get into the questions. So what was it like growing up in Oregon?
Uh, okay, well, right off the bat, Oregon is known to have, or like Oregon and like Washington is known to have the highest suicide rates in the country from like lack of vitamin D. So, I mean, although like I love the fresh air and I miss that so much, like how green it was and environmentally friendly everyone out there is, but like being in California now and like all the sunshine, I've noticed that my mood has significantly like gotten better since having sunshine in my life. So that's I loved nature and forests growing up. I was always outdoors, like a tomboy kind of thing. And I remember in like the first house my parents had out there, we had a bobcat in our backyard.
Wow.
And it was scary. And like we would have deers walking, and like my dad had a little like koi fish pond, and then eagles would like take fish out of there. So it was super cool being that close to nature. Scary, but I miss it. Like it's always a part of me that's like I miss walking barefoot on the earth because like recently like new studies have shown that there's like vibrations that the plants give off, like the earth has, and when we step on the ground with our bare feet, it like transfers into our bodies and like does something good for our health. So living in California where it's all just like concrete and high rise and pollution, like not much green, I want to go back to Oregon and visit and just like lay like undressed completely in the grass, just to like feel like connected to the earth again, if you will. My hippie Oregon sticking out, coming out there. Does that answer your question? I mean, there's so much to talk about.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Very insightful.
Thank you. I'm a wee bit nervous, but
to tell you the truth, I was kind of nervous about doing this too. And I was nervous
wait, can you repeat?
I was a little nervous as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember watching the podcast you did with Tim. It's so weird because like you're Tim and he's Tim.
Yeah.
But I just don't know what questions you have for me, so I'm like, hopefully I answered them.
Yeah. So how did you meet Luna?
Actually, that's a great question. Oh my goodness. I got her when I first moved to California because I kind of left Oregon after my divorce and was lonely, and there was a website because I was researching how or like the best places to buy pets because like you can't buy pets over Craigslist, and like OfferUp didn't allow like I don't know, but there's a website called Hoobly, and a lady had just put an ad up for a teacup Pomeranian like that night, and I was the first one to respond to her like 10 minutes after she posted it. And she thought I was a scammer, and thank God that she followed up with me because the next day I was in an Uber on my way to pick Luna up. And it was funny, a little scary because where I got her was from like the LA projects area. So it was a little like a lot of graffiti and like rundown and like a little like the part of town that's like there's like no like police or like people like maintaining it. But anyway, the Uber driver guy was like, "Oh, do you want me to go in with you?" Because like honestly the house looked kind of like really creepy where I got her from. But and then when the lady came out with her, I heard other big dogs like in the house barking, and like there's like a chain linked like a like barbed wire fence around the yard, and like although like Luna's not a rescue, but I feel like I was able to rescue her from like having a potentially like that kind of a lifestyle and giving her like the best life that I can.
Yeah, she is such a good dog.
She's such a great dog. She's honestly my life.
And I know how much she means to you.
Right, because she's like all I really have in my life, like stability wise. She's like a really good companion. And she's sleeping. Does that answer your question? You asked how I got Luna, right?
And you have me too.
Yes, I do have you. Oh, yeah.
So let's talk about the day that me and you first met in person.
Mm-hmm. Which I'm pretty sure you already kind of knew it was gonna happen, right?
Yeah, but how did you feel about it? Like when you came to visit?
I mean, I was excited. I was so glad that you weren't that far of a drive from where I was staying. It was maybe like a 2 or 3 hour drive from, I forgot where I was even. Like it was New York, and then, anyway, I don't even remember because like the people I went with, but anyway. I loved meeting you, and I wish next time if I meet you, I don't know if I wanted to make it a surprise again, but I wish there was a better way to have it more like a surprise for you. So you'd be like super shocked because I always like surprising people. But I loved it. We watched movies, and then I got to like play with your hair and like style it in different ways. And your family was lovely. It was super fun. And they like warmed my heart.
Yeah. And I remember you asked me if you could give me a hug, and I was like, sure. I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish it was easier to travel. Even like before COVID stuff, I wish that like there's a faster way than like having to get on an airplane, which is like super stressful and like scary to like go see. Just like you have such like a strong connection with you, and being away from people that you like truly love and want to see more frequently is like such a like stressful, like long process to go travel. But anyway, this is at least this is nice, so we can like have Zoom calls and like still kind of see each other. But
yeah, it's easier without using a phone, because I'm on my computer right now.
Right. Yeah, I'm on my laptop. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Just being playful. Yeah.
Me and you first met on Twitter in 2016, and then me and you really started to hit it off and become good friends.
Right. Yeah, because you're such a freaking sweetheart. Of course. You caught my attention. I was like, wow. Like you stood out from all the other like guys that were messaging me or commenting on things. So I was just like drawn to you, and like your energy that you're giving out was so positive.
I felt the same way about you as well.
Thank you, dear. Yeah, and I'm glad that you reached out.
And then you found out that I was in the hospital in 2017. I remember Megan, she texted you. I remember that day, and I didn't know where I was, to tell you the truth. They had me on so many medications, I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But when I saw your text, they really brightened up my day.
Yeah, I like that your family was able to communicate with me how you're doing and giving me updates, videos, and all of that.
Yeah, well, it's good to be home. It's good to be out of there.
Right. Yeah, that was scary. Oh my God. Like, and like, with the fever that you recently had, like, thank God it didn't progress to anything more serious, and we can't go back to the hospital or anything.
I'm sorry, what were you saying? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, dear. Thank goodness, like the recent, because you were kind of feeling under the weather, like recently, and I'm just happy that that didn't progress to you having to go to the hospital or like have any more serious than what it was. So I'm glad that you were able to get better.
Especially with COVID going around.
Right. Like, is it even safe to go to the hospital if you're feeling sick? Because
they might suggest that I take medication for it if I get sick.
Staring at me. Yeah, I think maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was going through my phone just because I have so many videos, and I came across the one that your sister sent me when you were in the hospital at that time, and I sent it back to her. And I was like, I don't know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just sent it back to her, and I was like remembering like that moment, like the emotion came back to me. Let me see if I can pull it up on my phone and show the screen if that's okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, but I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself and you're healthy. Oh, and the book that you got me for Christmas, and some of the photos. Can I show the camera? I don't know if it's going to focus. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Super personal, I love it. You're cute. I like all your, you just send cute pictures, and you post really awesome gifts whenever you tweet and everything. You're just so thoughtful. I want, like, more girls need to follow you, and I always say that.
I know.
You're definitely a light in the world of, like, adult entertainers, that like we attract a lot of people who are degrading towards us or stereotype us, or just like treat us poorly. But those few like angels that stick out that we come across, it's a breath of fresh air to
I was
have you.
always taught to never judge anybody by their profession or the color of their skin or their religion. I was brought up that way. And I don't discriminate against anybody.
Yeah, we're all brothers and sisters, and like as long as you're not hurting anyone or like hurting yourself, I think whatever you do in your life, just do it with love and give it 100% and spread joy and beauty in the world. Whether it's if you're a doctor, if you're a musician, if you're an adult entertainer, if you're whatever, because especially doing adult entertainment, like people feel so open to you because they know that you're non-judgmental, and like I love being able to reach people across the whole world through Twitter or like a social media platform. And yeah, like initially like the attraction was physical, but then from there, once they follow me on like Twitter or whatnot, like they're able to like I can help them in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I feel like I'm just going from like one topic to the next. What was the original? What were we like originally talking about? Sorry.
Okay.
There's just so much like I want to say. Yeah, but thank you for treating us respectfully. You're a sweetheart for it. I love you very dearly.
I hope that one day I can go to AVN and meet all of you.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would even buy you a bracelet to get it. Like, I mean, there's a lot of people. It's super crowded, and like, I don't know, but it would be fun. I would go with you. I would like stand. I can walk. I would love to like walk beside you, and we can go visit like your favorite girls.
Yeah. Well, you're one of my favorites.
Yeah, but I've never like had a booth or like did autographs, so I've never really been like. It's kind of my job, and then I come home and I have like my separate like life. I've only actually been to AVN like undercover for my like mainstream social media job because we do like documentaries on the adult industry with Vision. I don't know if you've seen me like
retweet. I follow them.
Right. Yeah. So, and I'll go with like a cap on and like baggy clothes, like super incognito. There's been like a few times like fans would like recognize me, and it's just like so weird how like because I look so different than like how I do in my scenes because that's all like makeup like crazy, but like they still recognize me.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we're keeping this PG for YouTube.
For what? For YouTube?
Yeah. So it's good that we're keeping it at PG.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I had to remind myself. This is not a webcam show. I'm just joking. Yeah. But anyway, AVN's fun. I guess it's different. We'll go. Like, is it like absolutely after COVID? Because aren't all AVNs mostly on like this side of the U.S., like Vegas or LA,
yeah.
right? But
you're usually in Vegas.
Like I'll get you a ticket. I don't know if you could fly or like what we could do, but let's do it. You have one life. Let's get. Would it be hard to do that?
Yeah, kinda for somebody in my condition. Cause
let's drive. Road trip.
Yeah.
Do you like road trips or no?
Yeah, I do.
I would fly over to you, and then I don't know if your sister wants to come along or something. Just if you trust her driving over my driving, I don't know, but we could do that and like stay at hotels and like grab lunch on the go and like do touristy. Sorry if I'm babbling too much. I'm gonna stop talking. I had some coffee this morning with eggnog. Anyway, you can ask more questions that you have for me if you haven't.
What are your top 10 favorite animes?
Favorite animes? Okay. There's I guess I'm gonna say Ranma. Panda Go Panda, kind of, because it's like super relaxing and like easy watching. I mean, Sailor Moon's cool, but that's like super mainstream. And I've watched some other ones, but I don't remember like the names of them. I even like used to read like is it called manga or like manga books where you read it from like the back to the front? Because like I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
that's like a short life.
I like Ranma. I like Ranma. I think it's a very funny show.
Oh, Ranma?
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I have like them downloaded on my home computer. But I don't even know if they make new seasons for it or anything. I don't really know what happened. Like,
yeah, it's so funny when he turns into a woman and his dad turns into a panda.
Yeah, not many people have heard about it.
And then there's a guy who turns into a pig.
Right, I think like his enemy or something.
Yeah, Yoga.
Yeah.
So, growing up, I used to watch Pokemon a lot, and and Yu-Gi-Oh and Dragon Ball Z and all that stuff.
I watched Pokemon too over after school. I'd come, and then my sister, we had a trampoline in the backyard, and we would like pretend fight and like who would be different Pokemon. Like I was always like Charizard or Jigglypuff, and yeah, and then like my parents went through a phase because I kind of grew up religiously, and like my dad, I guess, listened to this radio station, and the guy said that like Pokemon was like short for like pocket monsters or something, and it was like of the devil or something. So then like we weren't allowed to watch Pokemon, but like that was a short phase my parents went through. But anyway, I like Pokemon too, and like was his name Chaz? Who am I thinking of? Like the hot guy, Chaz. What's his name? Like with the black hair and the bald cap.
Oh, Ash.
What was it?
Ash.
Oh my God, Chaz, amazing. Dyslexia, look at me go. Yes. Yeah, he was kind of cute. And then like the two enemy, like the red-haired chick and the cat and the whatever they were. Anyway, keep going.
So I was kind of strange. When I was 12 years old, I wasn't really into girls yet. I was into like Pokemon. I was like,
right.
I was obsessed with it.
Right. That's fun.
So I was a bit of a crazy kid when I was younger. I remember I had these army guys, and I put them in my mom's oven, and she almost preheated the oven with the
no way.
And I remember this one time I squirted all the kids getting off the bus with the hose.
Oh my God, that's horrible. Funny. Nuh-uh. That's you're like a little prankster, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun. That's cute. Wait, but did the army guys ever like melt onto your mom's oven tray?
I forget what happened, but she almost preheated the oven.
That's funny.
They were like the little toy army guys.
That's like stuff that happens on the Toy Story movies. She's sleeping. Oh my goodness. Oh, my precious baby.
She's such a cute dog.
And spring kids. Like, what were you going to say?
Luna is so cute.
Yeah. She's tired. Her sleep schedule has been off since my sleep schedule has been off. So she's
I should have got a dog like that. When I was a kid, we had a Labrador, a yellow lab, and he was cute when he was a puppy, but he got really, really big.
I know, those big paws, and they eat a lot, and then like cleaning up after them, and they're just like not aware of their surroundings.
He chewed everything up.
Right, and that, and then you got like, she never went through the teething phase, thankfully. Come here. Come say hi. She doesn't want to get out.
One time my dog, he got into the garage, and he chewed the lawnmower out.
How? Like, what? Why? Like, what's going through his, like, is he just bored? Because, like, a lot of bigger dogs have more energy, and then, like, if you don't use that energy in productive ways, they become, like, destructive, or, like, does it taste good? Like, I've never understood, like, these dogs, like, eat people's underwear or shoes, and I'm like, what is going on?
And he also ate his doghouse.
Wait, his doghouse?
Yes.
Yeah, like something. I also know, like, some dogs are on, like I didn't know that, like, Down syndrome existed in pets as well, but there's, like, a certain spectrum that, like, sure, like, if your dog's exhibiting certain signs, then, like, things that, like, aren't normal. It's kind of, do you remember Mimi?
Mimi.
Like, Luna had a sister for a little bit. I got her for, like, this lady. It was super sketchy. Like, she came, like, a little baby, and it was, like, she was so neglected, and her stomach was, like, completely, like, purple and blue from, like, vomiting and having, like, diarrhea every day, like, multiple times. Like, it's super bad condition, but, like, I took time off work and raised her and, like bottle fed her, but anyway, she would, like, chew the side of my apartment wall, and then would go outside, and, like, she would consistently just bark and get scared of, like, everything, and then she would walk backwards with her and, like, put her butt, like she would, like, meet other dogs with, like, with her butt. I don't know, but anyway, I guess apparently that was, like, she was on, like, she had some, like, a mental disorder kind of thing, which then from there I, like, learned more about dogs. And, like, anyway, like, that whole thing is possible. Anyway, and then, like, my parents took her in, and she became, like, an outdoor dog and was, like, a lot better and happier, and until she, like, escaped because she chewed the side of the fence. But anyway, so, I don't know where Mimi went, but
my dog's his name was Lou.
Oh, cute.
And
how long did y'all keep? Or he became too much?
We had him, and then he became too much for us. So we gave him to my brother, and he was driving my brother nuts too. And then my brother, he gave him to this guy that lived in, like, a big house with a big yard and other dogs, and we had to give him away, and I was kind of sad that we had to give him away, because I love that dog.
Yeah. Did you get him when he was a puppy?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know, because, like,
we got him in 96, and then we had him until 2001.
Wow, it's wild.
So I think that it wasn't fair to him because my house is really small and my backyard is very small as well. So I don't think it was think it was fair to him.
Yeah, you couldn't give him the life that like he needed to like be himself to the fullest. Yeah. Because I got like I've never had like a puppy since it was born. Like I got her from someone else, and like every pet I've ever had. And sometimes like the first owners will like neglect or mistreat or like malnourish the puppy, or take the puppy away from the mom too early, so then it can't develop properly. So I don't know if that's like a contributing factor to why some dogs have like exhibit certain like odd character traits or like shortcomings, if you will.
You ever play any sports growing up?
I did like track and field. Like I would just run. I liked running. I was really good at soccer. Like I went to private school up until 7th grade, where we had to wear like dresses and skirts below our knees. And again, like I mentioned earlier, I was a tomboy growing up, so I played soccer with the boys. And then like we had a parent-teacher conference meeting, and the teacher said that I didn't have enough feminine influence in my life. So then like, I wasn't allowed to play soccer with the boys anymore. So like it was so weird. So they had to like swing and play like whatever like fortune thing was, and then like swing on the swing, and I was like, but anyway, I liked soccer. I have really long legs, and I'm really good at running, and like all my strength is in my legs. Like I have no upper body strength whatsoever. I still like running from this like to this day. I get like runner's high. Like I vomited a few times from running too excessively. And then in my older years, I did like Warrior Dash, Rugged Maniac, and eventually I want to do Tough Mudder. And then eventually I want to do like maybe a triathlon before I turn 30, but probably not going to happen. Like I like doing obstacle races because it was just like a fun, beautiful experience. But yeah, again, I just like using my legs for things. My legs are pretty awesome. Like anyway, yeah, but no sports growing up really. And then eventually I did like a little bit of homeschooling when I had to wear. So I wore braces for like a year and a half, but I had a pretty bad overbite growing up. And like I've never really told anyone this, but I had to wear headgear for a little bit. Like, so I homeschooled for that year, and I did online PE, which was pretty cool. I didn't really do anything though, but I had like log like what I did and like my heart rate, and my mom would sign off, but I never really even like did anything that got my heart rate moving. I just kind of like didn't like tell the truth about that. My mom just like signed off. She was just like, whatever, it's online school anyway, like whatever. But I was always playing outside with kids anyway, so that was like my cardio. Like I don't like sitting at home. Like I didn't really watch TV much either. That was like the last resort, or if we were at like my grandma's house or something. But I've always been like super like active and like I just like to move. Yeah, that was a lot. I just said a lot of things, but yeah, I like running.
I wasn't.
Was that too much?
I tried to be like.
Oh, what was that?
When I was a kid, my love for hockey, it started when I was a kid. I used to have a hockey stick, and when I was a kid, I used to shoot the puck and shoot the ball into the net. And that's
like up outside, like on the cement on the road.
Yeah. I used to watch my brother. My brother play hockey too.
Like Professionally?
Yeah, he played like high school hockey.
Cool. He's pretty good at it.
I wish I didn't have a disability so I could play hockey myself, you know? Because I would love to do that. I would love to, I would love to do that, you know?
Yeah, but what if you didn't have the disability and then you were playing hockey and like what if something like what if you got hurt really badly or something bad happened and then I would have never had met you and like you know what I'm saying? Or what if like you got really good at hockey and then like you're traveling somewhere to play and then like that whatever vehicle you're in like crashed or something. There's like so many possibilities that like for me I'm just happy that you're here and you're alive and like you're well and I got to meet you. And like yeah, like that could have been one path that your life went down, but for right now I'm super happy that I was able to meet you because if you're busy playing professional hockey or something then you wouldn't have been on Twitter and like we would have never had crossed paths and like you know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah,
I'm just happy that I get to like have you in my life in some way. But I know what you're saying. Sometimes I wish like certain things played out differently in my life too. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking like if I'm here today because of everything that's happened.
I'm very grateful that I got to meet you, and you really put things into perspective, and that's what I like about you. You always see the bright side of things.
Well, yeah, I don't want to concentrate on negatives because then, like, I find myself like spiraling down, like into just staying in this negative mindset. So I just realized, like, even like music that's negative, like I don't want to listen to it, or like when I go on Twitter, it's like all this political negativity, like and I just don't want that in my life because it affects us whether we know it or not. So I just like I've gotten so sensitive to like any negative energies. I just want to avoid it, and yeah, I don't want to be like a depressed person. So I'm not going to allow depression into my life by thinking about bad things and like letting it affect me. But I don't know. Anyway, I'm rambling again. But thanks. I try to see the good in things. Even like, sorry, I want to say one more story quick. Am I taking too long?
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay. So like, remember I mentioned earlier that like I came to California after I got divorced. So that was like a big, like my whole life kind of fell apart and we were already married for 4 years, but like he was too good to be true in the beginning. And then like my whole world and like he was facing 20 plus years in prison and it was like strangulation, kidnapping in the first degree, assault charges, corrosion, and like all these things against me that happened. And like, I still didn't like come to terms that was part of my life, but like it's like a scary horror movie when I think back on it. But I always think like what helps me not be the victim through that situation in my life, because I could definitely like play the victim and like boo-hoo me, but it's like no, like thank you for showing me like my self-worth and like what I'm not okay with, and like now I can see red flags a lot faster when I do like meet guys for potential dating. And like thank you to my ex-husband who abused me, but like thank you to like showing me like what I don't want. And there's like a silver lining in everything. Like he really opened my eyes to see how dark people can be, but they present themselves as like such good people around everyone else. And so anyway, that's kind of how I had to trick my brain from being depressed about it and sad and letting it affect my life still, because I don't want him to keep affecting my life in a negative way. So I have to like say, you know what, that taught me this and that situation, like I learned from it. And if that never happened to me, I would have still been in Oregon working at like 24-hour fitness or doing Amway on the side. So because of that horrible event in my life, now I'm here doing porn, sure, in California, but I'm able to like, I got my mom a new car. I was able to like go do like charity work. I was able to like have Luna in my life, and like all these beautiful things happened from that one horrible event. Like it blossomed into so many positive outcomes in my life. So thank you, ex-husband that was abusive, because look at the life I was able to create for myself. Anyway, I'll stop it there. I don't want to get emotional or anything.
That's okay. I understand, and I just want you to know if you're ever feeling down, I'm always here for you.
Right, and I met you. If I never got that divorce, you know what I'm saying? I would have never met Timmy Flyersguy. And we wouldn't, like, it was just, like, I love it. And I can, like, I don't know. And, like, other girls in porn have had, like horrible past situations happen. And that's why they're in porn now, because they kind of gave up on love. So, like, we're kind of like our own little support group within the industry. So, anyway. And thank you for being there for me, always.
You're very welcome. I'm so glad I met you. It's just one of the best things that's ever happened to me was meeting you.
Right, but it happened because of this tragic event. But it brought us together. If it, like my life with the divorce and like your life with like the disability.
I went through some stress as well. When my dad passed away,
right.
I was really sad for like a whole week. I just couldn't believe that he was gone, and I was going through a lot of stress over it. And then I met you, and I think I got over that stress, and I'll always remember him, and I know, even though he's gone, he's still with me in spirit.
Oh, this is gonna make me cry. Sorry.
Alright.
What am I saying? Sorry. Yeah, I can't imagine. Like, I can't even imagine, like one of my parents passing away. Well, my dad passed away too, but like he was never really part of my life much anyway. Sorry for all the background noise.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm glad you're not depressed and you're able to like heal properly, hopefully. And I love your outlook on that. Sorry for the distractions.
So, what are your favorite movies?
Hold on a second. Like transitioning from like such a heavy topic to like such a lighthearted topic is like.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good. Let's. I love you, Timmy, and I hope you're okay with that. And like, about your father passing. I love you.
I love you too. Yeah.
Favorite movies? That's a hard one. It's all based on like my mood, kind of, but like genre-wise, I mean, I love foreign films or indie ones. Like whatever movies like mainstream, I tend to avoid. Even like films that were done like after 2005, I really don't want to watch. I like Disney ones, but I feel like storylines now, it's just like very ADD and like explosions, and like you don't really get like that character story build up to like feel the emotion of the characters. It's like all kind of like I don't know.
Yeah, I loved Dead Poet Society. Great movie.
Oh yeah, Robin Williams, like anything that he's done, absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just cute. It's just different. It's like intellectual. You like learn things. Actually, you feel emotion. You get like I don't know. You become like you just feel each character's emotion, and I like.
Yeah. I liked Mrs. Doubtfire.
I knew you were gonna say that when you said Mrs. and I was like, yeah, Mrs. Doubtfire. All right, that was a Robin Williams movie too. Yeah,
That's fine.
That's the more famous one. He was a beautiful person.
Yeah. It's a shame what happens, you know, him.
You should watch you should watch What Dreams May Come.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I heard that's a great movie.
Yeah, it's a super good movie. It's like a tearjerker though, but like really deep in a sense as well. And there's like The Sixth Senses, which is like a Japanese film, if I'm correct. Sorry, but it's on like it's R-rated. It's a little dark. It's a little weird. And then someone made me watch Rosemary's Baby, and I regretted that. And then someone thought I would like the movie Hannibal, but then I stopped watching it. I was like, why would you think I would like this movie? And it was like a date, and it was like the stupidest thing ever. Because the guy thought I would like a movie about a guy drinking some other guy's brain soup. It's just stupid. I don't want that in my life. Anyway, I don't like horror movies.
Yeah, every time my mom hears that song by Tom Petty, American Girl, she always thinks of that movie. Silence of the Lambs.
The American Girl.
Yeah, because there's a part in the movie where that song's playing.
Like the Lenny Kravitz or that's American Woman, Get Away From Me. Wait. What song are we talking about?
American Girl by Tom Petty and Heartbreakers.
Can I play it? I mean, I don't want to get like copyright infringement, but just like a second. Tom Petty. American Girl. I just want to hear it quick. It might like jog my memory or like let's see the commercial on YouTube.
Oh, I hate commercials on YouTube.
Yes?
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Okay. Like that song. Oh wait, you asked me what movies I liked? I didn't answer your question, did I? Are you there still?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. I liked the movie Inside Out. Inside Out.
Oh, I think I saw that. Is that the movie with all the like nudes?
Yeah, it was an animation. Yeah, I liked.
Yeah,
that was super cute, and like I cried a lot. And then I recently watched. I watched the Peter Pan with the Lost Boys, and then the one about the girls, like Wendy's background story was cool. And then there's Moonrise Kingdom that I talked about recently, and then there's like like Nymphomaniac was one that was like super dark and like psychologically like twisted around like people and like their sexuality. So it's kind of crazy. And like there's foreign films, but Moonrise Kingdom super cute and lighthearted and kind of like just easy watching. You should watch it. We should watch it together. It's a really cute movie about a boy and a girl. They're like he's like a Boy Scout and they run away and like get married.
You ever watch Shameless?
Shameless.
That's a show. It's like a share time.
I think you told me about it. Did you tell me about it?
Yeah.
Should I just watch it?
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's on my list. And then someone told me I should watch this like vampire comedy thing but there's no like actual like killing or like stuff, but it's like a vampire comedy. I don't know what that one was called. Shameless. I need to do that. I just don't really have time. Like, I just never have time to like sit there.
And One Tree Hill is good too.
Yeah, I've heard. I may have watched a few episodes of that. Two. I like Portlandia a lot. That show reminds me of Oregon because it's about Portland, Oregon, and it's like super spot on with all of the stereotypes that you come across in Portland. Oh my god, you should watch that if you want to like know a little bit more about where I grew up and how my life was a little bit. One tree tell and all the stuff, like the background noise and like the noise that happened. Oh my god.
Lately, I've been watching Cobra Kai. It's like a remake of Karate Kid.
That's fun. That's fun. I should definitely think Karate Kid. See, I don't really know what that is much. So, I don't know.
It's a movie that came out in 1985.
What was
that? Karate Kid was a movie that came out in the 80s.
Oh, okay. Let me look it up. See if maybe I don't think I've ever watched that. Let me just see. I watched a lot of like the Anthony Bourdain, like traveling across the world and like trying different food. And then I like to watch Chopped, the show about cooking, and they have like X amount of time and like they give you like 5 crazy ingredients that you have to make like a delicious meal out of, and then there's like 4 judges, and that like really excites me. Anyway, let me see Karate Kid. Ooh, wow. It reminds me of Blade Runner. Just because like maybe from that era. Oh, that's cute. Ew. Is it sad? Or like is it heartwarming? Does it give you like happy feels?
It's kinda like those Rocky movies with like Sylvester Stallone.
I've never watched them, but I know like the gifts and like I know like a lot about it just based on like it's like. But yeah, I watched like maybe Star Wars or like any of like.
So who are your favorite YouTubers?
Favorite YouTubers. Okay, so back in the day it was like Kyle Monkey, Nigga Higa, but I don't really know why. I watched it recently and I was like, I don't know why I found this funny. And there was Gail Waters back in the day. I watched a lot of YouTube. Jenna Marbles is awesome. And there's this other Russian one that I recently kind of found. I watched, his name was, Brad Leon, and he's like a chef that does cooking things. And there's, Russian, I had to find this, what is that? I can't find it. It's like, anyway, I don't really remember like what else. It's been a while since I've watched YouTube videos, really. Wait, let me look at like what's on my homepage. So, I've been lately into like this craze of watching like Japanese people cooking, like really complex meals, but like with cute animations on the side and stuff. I watch a lot of like frequency music. So like, I don't know, like frequencies are like the different hertz of like different vibrational sounds, and it's like really peaceful. So that's like what my whole like YouTube. I watch like documentaries, love meditation. No, super boring. I don't know. What are you? Oh, like this. Like, look at this little cute little like. I don't know, it's like Korean or like Japan. I don't know, but like, look how cute these little dumplings are.
Yeah, they look cute.
And like, they eat them, and they show you how they make them. How cute! And I want to make those one day. Like, once my life becomes more like peaceful and slower. Ooh, I like to watch like America's Got Talent and cry. I like doing that. Oh, and then, my bad. Oh my god, special books for special kids. Hello. They are a wonderful channel on YouTube you guys should all follow because it's like the most beautiful experience ever. And just the outlook that these people have on life is so positive and beautiful. And I really wish more people in the world had like thought like this. It's SPSK Um, I love it. I'm looking it up right now, but anyway, um, yeah, they're great people. They just interview people with disabilities across the world, and they bring awareness, and they ask questions like, what is one thing that, like, you wish people, like, would introduce them, like, just, I'm rambling, but they just, hearing the people's interviews and hearing how people treat people with disabilities, like, breaks my heart, because it's just like they're regular people, and
And
it brings a lot of awareness.
and
What's that, dear? Sorry, I'm rambling too much.
that's alright. And believe me, I understand what it's like to have a disability, because when I was in when I would go down when I would go to Ocean City, New Jersey, people used to stare at me. It was like crazy. I'm like, what are these people staring at? I'm like,
Right, but you're just a regular, normal person, just like anyone else.
yeah, that's what I thought.
And you want to have, like, you want friends and love, and like and honestly, like, you're such a better person than, like, I don't want to say better person, but your energy is just so much more positive and beautiful and, like, sweet, and it's like why do people should want you in their life, but they're just so judgmental. I don't know why society's like that.
Yeah, and there were times where kids, they would make fun of me because I was handicapped and I was in a wheelchair and stuff. But then we started being friends, and they started to understand. They started to understand that I was disabled, and we all became good friends. And we hung out, and we talked, and everything went well.
Yeah, because you're like a super freaking awesome guy.
And that's proof that people can change. People can change,
Yeah. Right, but just the fact that it's like their first instinct is just because you're different or somebody's different, they're like, oh no, like their first, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, and I used to have little kids asking me, what happened to you? And stuff, and but they're little kids, It doesn't bother me because, they're just curious.
mm-hmm. Right, and do you mind if I ask, like, what would your response be to that? Or, like, how did you handle that situation? Were you, you weren't offended or anything, or were you?
I just said, I was born this way. This is how I was born. That's what I tell people. This is how God made me.
Okay. And hopefully they're understanding, and they're like nice about it. And sometimes people think that, like, whatever disability someone has, like, it's contagious or something. They're like afraid to, like, get close to them or, like, touch them or something. Have you? I mean, not applying to you, but just like watching that YouTube channel SBSK. It's like parents will be there interviewed as well, and like they talk about how, like, other kids. I don't know. I'm just rambling, but as people need to get educated on, like, why does the school system not enlighten people about different, like, disabilities? Like, I just feel like we don't have enough education about disabled people, and disabled people don't have enough positions of, like, even in politics or in, like, leadership roles, like in schools or wherever it is. Like, we just need more, like, action taken, and just disabled people just, like, really get this, like, people just don't treat them right, and they don't have enough say or a loud enough voice in society. And I don't think that's right, and it bothers me. Same with, like, technically sex workers and stuff. Like, we're all brothers and sisters. It doesn't matter disabilities, skin color, or anything.
So, how was your Christmas and your New Year's?
It was just another day.
Yeah.
I'm not big on holidays, I guess.
That's okay.
No, I mean it was cool. But once you kind of you grow up and you live on your own, and like when I was shooting like every day, I'd forget like what date it is, and then I'll have like errands to run on a certain day, and I have it like scheduled out. Then I'm like, I wake up to run all these errands, and it turns out, oh, it's Christmas, and like the bank is closed, stores are closed, grocery stores are closed, and I'm like, wait, why is everything closed today? And it's like, oh shoot, it's freaking Christmas. Like I don't know. It's cute, but again, it's like Hallmark conspiracy theories, and it's just there to like make you like spend money and stuff. When I was a kid, I loved Christmas, and like the smell of it and the vibe of the family would all come together and eat food, and that was cool. But then it's just like maybe one day I can go back to that if I ever have like my own kids, I can kind of rekindle that fire of like festivities, and just because seeing them happy would make me happy. But right now as an adult, like I have so much shit to do that like I'm not really thinking about holidays right now. And I don't have any family or friends in California anyway, so I would just be alone anyway with Luna. I dressed her up for her Instagram pictures. How about you?
My Christmas was good. I got a lot of cool hats.
Right.
It was alright, but it didn't feel the same with COVID going around.
Right.
It just felt different, you know.
Right. Like when I was a kid, it was super fun and stuff. Well, like when I was a super young kid, but then like once I got like 11, 12, 13, like then I had to like be cooking in the kitchen and cleaning and like getting everything ready for all the guests because all of the relatives and we have a lot of relatives and like so many kids, and like our house was just packed, and then like I started having to become like a little mini adult at that age and help my mom out. So anyway, and New Year's is just like with COVID, it was kind of like a weird New Year's.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know, that's just my mom in the background.
Okay. Hi, Mom.
Hi. I'll be out of here in a minute.
This is super fun. You have some great questions you thought of.
Yeah, I was rehearsing for this.
Cute. I feel like I should have rehearsed too because I'm like rambling or stuttering.
Yeah, I think you're doing great.
I can see this when it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did I get for, hold on, I'm trying to think about what did I get for Christmas? I don't know, nothing, I don't know. I don't really do anything for Christmas, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Well, you got that photo album from me.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about if my family see anything or anything, but we didn't really. I think I FaceTimed with my family, but yeah, I got and Josh got me that cup and some other things from other people too. I love that flip book. It's on my work desk behind your laptop right now. And the other, I'm putting your gift box together. It's just like some of my stuff is still in boxes since I moved. And so I need to like find cute like memorabilia. I have like a photo in there and then a photo of Luna. Well, I don't want to tell you. I'm not going to tell you everything. And it's going to be a surprise, so never mind. I'm going to stop talking about that.
So what are you doing today?
Today, on my calendar, I had podcast with Timmy at 3, And then I have a shoot coming up day after tomorrow with Elia Donovan.
Yeah, I heard of her. I've been voting for her in the AVN Awards.
Oh, awesome. That's nice of you. Yeah, so I have to decorate the set. We're probably going to do it in this corner of the house, so I'm going to spend some time redecorating it, because right now it's super, it's a different look that I want to shoot with her, so I have to prepare the house and do some cleaning to make sure it looks nice when she comes here, and brainstorm ideas, and then that's kind of it. Tomorrow I don't have anything. I might follow Nancy's, I don't know, taking her on a walk every day lately. She's been wanting to go on really long walks, so we'll go on that so she can get tired out, and then I can get work done in the house. But that's kind of it. Just I wake up so late in the day, I don't really have much day to do things. And then, yeah, it's just organizing the house still, because it's like in boxes. No, I don't like that, but yeah, it's kind of boring, I guess. Oh, I have a whole bunch of DMs to go through on my OnlyFans, so I need to do that, and that takes a good chunk of my day out. And just, I don't know. How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. Getting ready for the Flyers to start. They'll be starting our first game on Wednesday, and I gotta work on a video I gotta work on a pregame video for YouTube.
Oh, heck yeah. Cool. Hopefully, I remember that one time you got super, upset when they didn't win.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, Timmy is pissed. But it's all good. You have a lot of, team spirit, and, I love how supportive you are of the Flyers, and the videos they've sent you, super freaking awesome. It's a very cool community that you've made. But yeah, pre-game.
Yeah.
That's nice. Go Flyers!
Yeah. I would love to watch a Flyers game with you.
All right, I remember we talked about doing that, or going to a Flyers game sometime.
Yeah, now that we can use Zoom, maybe we can watch a Flyers game together through Zoom.
Oh, screen share, or just set it up the laptop to see.
Yeah.
Right. That'll be fun. Oh my god, I hope it's gonna be a good game and they get some scores and they win, so then it could be a happy thing.
Yeah, I'm a huge Flyers fan, but the thing is, Lacey Lennon?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's such pretty red hair.
She is a huge Penguins fan. Pittsburgh Penguins fan, yeah. So it's gonna be a little awkward. But she's nice.
Mm-hmm.
She's as long as you're nice, that's all that matters, you know?
True.
I mean, she's passionate about her hockey team, and I'm passionate about mine. So that's good, you know?
Right.
And I have a lot of respect for that.
Sweet. That's good. Yeah, she's really pretty. And, there's not that many, red-haired people in the industry. But, I think.
And
it's
I'll let you finish. What were you saying?
I don't really see much of her stuff on my Twitter timeline. I guess maybe we don't share the same fan base, because no one really retweets her stuff when I see it. I don't really see her that much. Because there's some girls that people always tag me with. Because we have the same fans that like us, but I don't really see much of Lacey Lennon.
And then there's Joshy Clark. He's a big Montreal Canadiens fan.
Joshua Clark.
Yeah. So
Oh,
he's
yeah.
pretty pumped for hockey to start too.
Right, he's actually gonna come to visit at the end of January for a little bit, I think.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah. He got me that funny cup with whatever little character like poking the butt of the other character. It was funny for Christmas. Yeah, I can. You like Joshua Clark?
Yeah, he's cool.
He's like cool. He's a grandpa, which is crazy. I think he just had his daughter like had a child recently. So anyway, I don't know. That's like too personal, but it's cool to think.
And Tim's cool too. Tim
Oh yeah.
Jen.
Everyone like on my Twitter, I love going on there and just seeing like the positive like community that like I've drawn or like have come together. It's super awesome. I like that I've attracted like positive, for the most part, like sweet people, and be able to like build relationships with them, such as yourself.
Yeah. I'm always thinking, why can't everyone be like you? You know, sweet and caring and.
Like you mean? Why can't everyone be like you too? Sweet and caring. Like before leads, be the change you want to see. There you go. Just like I interrupted you a little bit. Sorry.
By the way, your hair looks nice.
It's floofy. Thank you. Yeah, last night for work I like made the bathtub all cute and I just did like a little bubble bath, like funny thing, but like my hair got wet and then I fell asleep with it wet and it's just like kind of woke up looking a little crazy. But thank you. Yeah, it's a lot of hair and then it takes me like 2 hours to like brush my hair. It takes forever.
So,
Anyway,
what kind of music do you
like?
What's your favorite type of music?
Again, it like varies with my mood, but I like peaceful, positive vibes. I don't like loud, clinky things. I'm like super like noise sensitive. Like it's peaceful vibes. But then sometimes when I had to like, cause I usually want to start drinking like coffee, but it's like mostly eggnog with a little drop of coffee in it. But before when I like shoot all the time, I didn't do anything to like wake me up in the mornings. But when I'd be driving to set, I'd blast like techno-y, like EDM vibe music, and that kind of honestly like pumps me up. It's like stuff, and then I'm like that'll just make my adrenaline kind of kick in, so I could like naturally make my body wake up, I guess. But,
I like all kinds of music as well. I like Foster the People.
Yeah, that's positive. Like yeah, beautiful. Like,
I like Avicii. You ever hear of Avicii?
Oh yeah, Avicii. Didn't he die recently?
Not sure. I think they're a group. I think they're like from Switzerland or something.
Yeah, he died April 2018. I think it was like the Swedish like DJ guy.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of I like the Chainsmokers and Maroon 5.
Yeah, it's like chill step vibes, like cool beats. Can I look through my Pandora, like give you a sneak peek of, I don't know if you can, let me just read it off, but like I have 60s, 70s, and 80s hits. There's AC Slater, that's like super techno-y. Agnes, like Alan Watts is like a theologist, like, I don't know, boring anyway, but B.B. King is cool. I like bluesy stuff from time to time. Celtic Woman, like, have you heard of Celtic Woman at all?
I think so. I've heard of Enya.
Like,
you ever hear of Enya?
I don't think so.
They sing that song, Return to Innocence.
Return to, Enigma, yeah, right? Is it Enigma? Right, you said
Enigma, not Enya. Enigma, yeah.
Return to Innocence, na 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 na. Yeah,
Yeah, I used to see that when I was a kid. They used to sell this CD on TV. It was called Pure Moods.
Ooh.
It used to come on during.
Fancy.
It used to come on Nickelodeon. Like it was a commercial, but they would show it every day.
Oh, Nickelodeon. I missed like the Disney Channel kind of before like when I was a kid, and I'd watch like one Saturday morning. I had to wake up early.
Oh yeah.
And it was like the Winx Club and like the Bratz ones, and then I liked watching Cyber Chase. Like after school, I'd watch like it was like Cyber Chase, and then Arthur would be on, and then sometimes there's like
I used to watch Arthur.
yeah, I feel like every kid did. It was like I don't know, and there was like Between the Lines was cool too. Sesame Street was okay, but I only liked Elmo's World. No, that's not. Is that when like he would like play the piano and take a bubble bath with his rubber ducky?
Sesame Street.
Yeah, but then there was like a part of Sesame Street where it's like Elmo's World.
Oh yeah, my nephew loved that show.
And there's Chalk Zone. What else? Like any other like weird like different cartoons that you watch that like are like not the norm?
I used to watch Recess.
Oh my gosh, the Spinelli. The Spinelli. What her name? And like her real name was like Ashley, and then like TJ, and then Mike, Gretchen, and what was like the basketball player?
Gus.
What was that?
Gus.
Yeah. Well, I thought I said Gus. No, Gus was the little guy with the blonde hair, and there's
little nerdy kid.
yeah, and then there was another one, and then the guy that no one liked. Warrior, I don't know. Who's the red hair guy that like did this all the time?
I forget. Randall.
Like that. No. Randall. Yeah. Yeah. That was cool. That was fun. I don't even remember any episodes though. And like right now that we're talking about, we're trying to remember all of these cartoons we used to watch growing up. Now like the movie Inside Out pops in because like those guys that vacuum up the old thoughts. I feel like they vacuumed up a lot of the old cartoon memories of when I used to watch them. And I'm like, dang it, they're lost forever.
I also used to watch Degrassi.
Oh my god, I watched that too, and that's why I can't take, what's the guy's name who raps now?
Drake.
Drake. I can't take him seriously because I'm like, oh, like his character was so like I can't. Like, but yeah, it was a Canadian show, and I remember I had to like use like a torrent to like BitTorrent or like Torrent Man to like watch Degrassi and Zoe 101, and then
I remember that one episode. You remember the Degrassi episode where it was like a school shooting episode? Where that guy Rick, they were picking on him and stuff.
Yeah.
And then he shot Drake, and he ended up in a wheelchair in one of the episodes.
Yeah.
That was a sad episode.
It was a good show though. It like had a good like morals and like it taught me a lot. What happened to that show? Did it just stop airing?
Yeah, it's still on. They have a new series called Degrassi Next Class or something. It's like a remake of the old one.
Yeah, which probably isn't going to be as good as. That's cool that you watched Degrassi because not a lot of people, well, at least back then, I remember like no one knew what Degrassi was. And like,
when Degrassi was on, everybody in my school, all they would talk about was Degrassi. It was like so good, yeah.
Even though like it wasn't a U.S. made show, it was like I have like so hard to be able to like down with it and stuff.
I remember there was that episode with Craig, Craig's dad. Remember his dad was like really abusive to him?
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite character in Degrassi?
Gretchen. Just kidding. Well, she was cool, but let me just pull up this. Let me just Google this quick because it's been a while since I've watched this. I mostly watched it because my sister is 4 years older than me, and like that was like she was kind of watching it, and I would just kind of watch it with her, but I wasn't like necessarily like retaining like some of the character names and all of that stuff. Let me just 1 second. Wow, they're so much older now. That's so crazy. Claire Edwards. See, I don't really. Oh, I remember Shane Gavin or Spinner was kind of annoying to me. I remember he. And Emma Nelson. I guess like the main one, right? I don't know.
I follow.
Oh wait, no, it's not Gretchen. I'm thinking about Liberty. I like Liberty. That was
Liberty's
like
cool.
Yeah, that was like the nerdy one. Wait, who was Gretchen? Is there Gretchen in this? No, it isn't. Wait. Okay, that's a different show. Oh, it's Spike. Oh my God, no. Oh, the memories. The characters remind me of ones from the movie. Oh my God, I just totally blanked. Oh, A Walk to Remember.
Oh, I heard of that movie with Mandy Moore.
Yeah. Oh my God. I still from time to time get like that song stuck in my head. With her singing at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
that was like.
She's good in This Is Us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she's really good in that.
You told me about that, I think. Oh yeah, I've seen billboards of that. Driving through California. Drama 5 seasons. Yeah. When I was a kid, it was more like I was like more like PC games. Like I played, games like video games sometimes a little bit. We had Nintendo 64.
Since we're on the topic of video games, what were your favorite video games growing up?
Okay, well we had Nintendo 64 at first, and like we had to blow on the bottom of the cassette things to make them work, and there was Clock, Sims City, and then we played what's the one with like the blobs that you have to match the color up, and there's like a big pink character. Well, hold on, let me think. There was more. And then, like when I went to like the PC era, and I did a lot of Age of Empires, Dance Revolution on like the finger things. I got really good at that. And then I played like these games. Used to remember when like cereal boxes came with little games.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, they're like adventures, like go like an adventure one and like educational ones or whatnot, like anamorphic or something, Animorphs. And then we had eventually like an Xbox thing, and then I got into Fusion Frenzy, super fun, and then Halo.
Halo's cool.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I just play with my friend Tavish from school, and we were just like screaming the whole time because we almost die a lot.
I used to play this game called Plants vs. Zombies.
I've heard of it. Let me look at it. Yeah, I have the image, like the front cover in my head, but I never actually played it. There were so many Plants vs. Zombies. Yeah, and they did like a lot of, like Mavis Beacon had a lot of games. Was it Mavis Beacon? Yeah, like I learned, I was like, I wanted my words per minute to be high because my sister was like learning typing like in school, and then like that got me to like get competitive with her. So I did a lot of like fast typing games. There's so many different things. Like anyway, but yeah, Halo, and I'm trying to remember all the. Oh yeah, we had like geez, I don't know. We had a lot of those like Xbox games that came with like little tutorial, like little like snippets of other games. Oh, there's like Toe Jam and Earl, which is a weird one. I don't think you've heard of that.
Yeah.
Fable, but like I wasn't allowed to play that one. And then like I don't remember. And then eventually like I would even get like blisters on my thumbs from like the toggles on the controller.
Oh, I get those too. I would get those too when I used to be able to play video games. I get them too.
Yeah. And like I'd be sticking my tongue out and like doing racing games. Of course, we had like there's Project Gotham. I don't really know what was the actual. What's that? What's the game where like?
That's like a racing game.
That's Batman. I'm thinking of. Hold on, I don't even know why I said that. What's the game with like where you like beat up strippers and take their money and then like?
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes. Thank you, Project Gotham. Like LOL. Yeah. Eventually, like my cousin, it like snuck that over and like we played it, and I was like, ooh, this is like a bad game. Ooh.
I had Grand Theft Auto 3 for PlayStation 2, and I used to play it, but I wasn't allowed to play it with my nephew because my nephew was young at the time, and they would curse and stuff in the game, and you killed him. Not a game for kids.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, my God, Fusion Frenzy was really fun. It's always Naomi. Oh my gosh, hold on. I just totally remembered, like, Dead or Alive. Okay, that game. Oh, I played Skyrim on PC. I love Skyrim. That's taken away like 2 years of my life on that game. But Dead or Alive was super fun because, like, you just go. Like, there's no stopping pushing the buttons. You just keep kicking and doing like cool spins, and I was always Ayane in that game, and then my sister was always Katsumi, and then my dad always played like the drunk guy in it because I don't know, it makes sense, but like I remember like the drunk guy, you could never like predict his move because he was always swaying because he was like intoxicated karate guy, so that was like fun. But anyway, we would all like. My dad would like, I would watch my dad playing the game and like laugh because like he was super like energetic as a little kid playing it, and it was like funny. But he broke a few controllers as well. But
when I was a kid, anyway. I had Sega Genesis, and every time I would play like a game, every time I'd fail, I would get mad and start kicking my Sega Genesis.
Oh, geez. Okay. Well, my dad would just break it because he was like pushing the buttons so hard and like getting excited that like the toggles would stop working. But yeah. But if you kick the game, then it'll break and not work anymore, and then you won't be able to play it anymore.
Yeah. So my favorite games as a kid were I liked the Sonic the Hedgehog games, and I liked the Mario games, and
I was always Amy. And Knuckles was kind of hot. But whatever. Keep talking, sorry. Mario, you said?
I used to also play a lot of wrestling video games like WCW versus NWO and all that stuff. And one of my favorite games was The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. That was my favorite game. I used to play that a lot.
Yeah. Did you ever dabble in like Age of Empires, or was that like for like older people probably?
No, never tried Age of Empires. But I did play a game on the computer one time called Life is Strange. It's a pretty good game. It's pretty fun.
Life is Strange. I'm gonna look that one. yeah, Age of Empires, I just remember, like, I still to this day, like, remember all of the past, like, the codes for, like, cheats and stuff. Life is Strange. Like, I miss it. Oh, and then, like, playing The Sims was fun, too. And, like, having, like, alien babies and stuff. Ooh, this game?
Yep.
Ooh, I've never heard of that. Okay. Wow. Adventure games. Wow. Hmm. Oh yeah, Mavis Beak. Oh yeah, I'm just trying to remember. Like I went through like a lot of things, and my sister and I would make our own games. Like we'd make our own board games, and I would even like use like the computer, like the draw tool, and we'd like make farm animals using different colors of paint. Like we'd have like we'd make it all green as of the grass, and then we'd make like a little fence, and like the yellow dots we'd make are like our chickens, and then we would make like another little stable and like our cows and horses that were like brown or black and white, and we just like I don't know why we did that, and then we played pinball and solitaire and all like the free games that the computer came with. But anyway, Life is Strange looks cool.
That sounds good. So we've been having a good talk, and it's been good talking to you. So before we sign off, let's do this thing where we talk about what our goals are for 2021. So I'm gonna let you go first. What are your goals for 2021?
My goals for 2021 are self-growth, building something for, like, I want to, like not shoot for companies. And I just want to build something else with, like, my Elena name so I can go from having to shoot to, like, creating something. I want to just have more independence in that way. I want to oh my god, I don't know. I want to do so much. Like, I want to learn another language. I want to get abs. I should write a goal list. I should make one of those, like, dream boards, or what do they call, where you, like, and every morning you wake up and you can look at the board and you can remind yourself, like, what kind of life you want or what you want for your life. So I need to do that. But I just want to build something for my Elena Koshka name so I can stop shooting. That's like my main thing. I feel like that's a good goal, but I think that's...
Yeah, I think that's a great goal.
And how about you, Tim?
Well, my goal is to see the Flyers go all the way this year. And my other goal is I want to get to see you again and hang out with you here at my house. My plans are to stay happy and healthy through this whole year.
Yes, yeah, with COVID and stuff, like, just strengthen your immune and, like, take care of ourselves. And even with quarantine has given us time to, like, like, take care of ourselves and not have to, like, go to our 9 to 5 and stuff. So yes, health is always healthy and happy, and it should be everyone's top priority every year.
And I plan on hitting 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Right now I'm up to 52.
Dang, gotta check it out. Yeah, and when do you think this? I just want to watch this video when it comes out, and I'm gonna post it on Twitter and stuff and Instagram.
I'm gonna schedule it for Wednesday.
Yeah, you have 53 subscribers, and you have quite a lot of views on your. You have 239 videos.
Yeah.
Hey, no way. What? Since when? I've, like, gone through your. That's cool. I like your podcast. You have a lot of podcasts going. That's so awesome.
I'm so glad that I got to have you on here. And it was good talking to you. And I just want to thank you for being on my podcast. And everyone, you can follow me on Twitter at Flyersguy8654. And you can follow me on Instagram, Timmy_Flyersguy. And check out my YouTube, Timmy Flyersguy. I'm also on Tumblr. I use that sometimes. Loyal Flyers blog, it's called. And you can follow. Where can they follow you, Elena?
On Twitter at ELENAKOSHKAXOXO on Twitter, and I think my Instagram is the real Elena Koshka. So those two. Or you can follow Luna on Instagram. Her thing is Sweet Princess Luna.
Yeah.
You want.
So it was a pleasure having you, and I hope you have a great night, and thank you so much for spending time with me on this podcast. It really meant a lot to me, and you really made my day. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me, Timmy. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
You're welcome. Love you.
Yep. Love you too, dear. That was super awesome. Okay. Should I?
Hang on. I'm just gonna see if I can.
I can.
Trying to see if I can look for the stop button here.
I can get it if you want me to end it. You want me to?
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright, well,
Hi, sweetheart.
it was great having you on here. And thank you for making this the best day ever. I love you so much, and I'm very grateful for our friendship.
I'm very blessed to have you in my life. I know you're fine. Thank you for having me.
And thank you everybody for listening to me and Elena. This video will go up on YouTube this Wednesday.
Awesome. Can't wait. Super awesome. Okay, babe.
See ya.
I'll talk to you.